The untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing game's been missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers now. Please do yourself a damn favor, smash that like and subscribe button, and surely you will not be disappointed because we can finally see the light at the end of the tunnel. Yes, for those of you who haven't heard or don't know already, tomorrow, the return of boxing will be taking place as Shakur Stevenson in Top Rank Boxing will kick off boxing in the post-coronavirus period, and it'll be the first fight that we've had in quite some time. And for those of you wondering, will there be a live fight reaction on True School Sports for that? Yes, there will be. So if you're going to be around YouTube tomorrow, live fight reactions for the Shakur Stevenson fight tomorrow on ESPN. Be there or be square. Now, sticking with Top Rank, sticking with Bob Arum and what they got going on over there, the Bob father himself recently came out and was speaking about the massive mega fight in the lightweight division between Vasyl Lomachenko and Teofimo Lopez. And he's thrown out the possibility that perhaps, maybe, Lopez versus Lomachenko could be taking place at the new Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Now, for those of you who don't know what the hell or where the hell the Allegiant Stadium is, it's in Las Vegas. The Oakland Raiders have, in the NFL, have moved to Las Vegas, and they just built a brand new stadium there. It was a lot of money. It was $1.8 billion. It seats roughly 65,000 people. Bob Arum has thrown the idea of having the fight there with a really small crowd of 10,000 people, which would make a lot of sense because this is a fight where both fighters want to get paid. They deserve to get paid because these are two of the best fighters that lightweight has to offer. This is a massive unification fight. This is big for the sport of boxing. And, because we have this, whole new world order, so to speak, the world in boxing is never going to be the same again. The world has affected boxing in a major way. So they're not gonna have it just like in a regular arena because they can't put enough people in the arena to make enough money at the gate to satisfy the purpose of both fighters. So I think this could be something that happens a lot more where you see fighters fighting in these massive stadiums. It's a big possibility if things don't ever return back to normal. But yeah, Bob Arum threw out the idea out there. Let's get into what he said. He stated the following. He said, a big fight we're hoping to do it in September with a limited audience. Right now we're talking with the American football team, the Las Vegas Raiders, who have built a new $1.8 billion stadium. They're talking to us about doing this fight in their stadium in September for maybe 10,000 people spread out. Everybody is working to get these things done. We can't talk definitely until we have satisfied all regulatory bodies. The Nevada Commission is way ahead of everybody in terms of moving forward. So there you have it. Bob Arum himself letting you guys know what the deal is. So listen, I think this would be a good idea from a fighter standpoint because of the fact that if this fight's going to happen, both fighters are going to have to be compensated in a proper fashion, in a proper manner. And that can't happen because of the way the world is now, because you got all this social distancing and all this, bullshit going on. Fighters can't fight regular arenas for big money anymore. It's just, I don't think it's going to be possible. I think they're going to have to, either the promoters are going to have to put up a lot more money to have fights in smaller venues, or maybe fighters might have to take short money, or they're going to have the fights in big football stadiums where there's enough room to spread out and, follow, the health regulations and whatnot. So, personally for me, I don't think it matters where the fight takes place, but I think it'd be cool to, because this is a new stadium. This would obviously be the first fight at the new Raiders Stadium in Las Vegas. So, yeah, I just want to see this fight because I really think the expiration date for this fight is this calendar year. I can't foresee Teofimo Lopez staying at 135 much longer, and I don't think Lomachenko wants to be 135 much longer either. He's been talking obviously at length about moving back down to 130, which is his best weight. So we'll see what happens, but that's pretty much the news. Not much else to pick out from there. Looks like Bob Arum is going to christen the new radio stadium with the big fight, and it's a possibility. So I think that's the best way to go because if the fight's in the MGM Grand or any of these places, these are places with ridiculous site fees. So it's gonna burn a hole in Bob Arum's pocket. They have this thing now with Top Rank called the bubble. And you're gonna see it tomorrow. It's pretty much a smaller venue where Top Rank's gonna hold all their fights. This fight is not a fight where you put it in the bubble, so to speak. So this is probably the way to go. We got Pops here. He's sitting next to me. What do you make of this whole news about them potentially fighting in the new Raiders stadium?
Well, right now with us being us not watching like big fights or anything going on right now, like it should have been, and I think it's the best way is what they're doing right now is getting the ball rolling and trying to find the best system possible to be able to bring live boxing to the fans with some great fighters on the card. You know what I mean? So somebody's got to break the ice, and why not the Ballfather? So and I think actually it's very interesting that Top Rank wants to go to Las Vegas with the new stadium with the Raiders and everything, and it'll be good not only to showboat boxing in the new stadium, but if you also giving it its blessing, or actually the Ballfather's giving it its blessing to have more fights there if it turns out to be pretty good, and we just have to go play it by ear. Everybody's got to play everything by ear, see how things work out as far as the distancing and everything that's going on with the COVID-19. And the best thing out of all this news right now is that I've been freaking licking my chops, my fingers, my nails, everything, bite my nails, everything to talk about boxing, and at least the ball's getting rolling. And we can, as time goes on, they're going to find better systems. They're going to find something, but we got to give credit to Top Rank for at least trying to get us going where we have to go.
Yeah, so shout out to Top Rank. We haven't really heard a lot from PBC in terms of when the next fights are. Matchroom Boxing seems to be focused more on getting their situation straight in England before they come back to America. So I think there's a good chance for Top Rank fighters to really capture the imagination and the attention of the sports public here in America, because there's not a lot of sports going on. The NBA hasn't thought it up yet. The MLB is not going on. There's no NHL playoffs. So when these fights take place, you fighters out there, go out there and put your best foot forward, because you're gonna have more eyeballs on you than usual.
And like I said, it's a test run for boxing itself. I mean, the Ballfather is going to be the first one to take that giant step to go ahead and bring boxing back to entertainment, into TV, and vice versa. So he knows that there can't be a lot of mistakes made as far as how they go with the procedures and everything else, because he's going to be the, so to speak, the stamp for all the other venues to follow. So good luck to Top Rank. Happy the Ballfather's brought out boxing, and I just can't wait for it.
There you have it. So let me know what you guys think out there in the world about Teofimo Lopez versus Vasyl Lomachenko potentially happening at the new Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Make sure you drop your comments down below. Make sure you take the time to subscribe, because we're on our way to 30K. We're almost there. We're creeping up on that 29K. We'll be at 29K very soon. We'll be at 30K hopefully very soon as well. I just appreciate all the support. But with that being said, you guys take care. Like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time, peace out.